Right? Hello boys and girls, a very good evening and welcome to TalentSprint. Well, you might be wondering, why am I going live for the third time on the same day? What's so special about 19th Jan 2018 of all the days? Well, nothing really special about 19th Jan as such. This is just the 19th day of the year. But then if I have to look at something in terms of probability, it's a Friday today. And you know what? 19th January of any year falling on a Friday is the least likely thing to happen. Yeah, if you delve into this concept of probability, you'll find that 19th Jan is most likely to occur on a Tuesday or a Thursday or a Saturday. It happens 58 times each in a span of 400 years. Then it may next come on a Sunday or a Monday, about 57 times each in 400 years. And least likely it can fall on a Wednesday or a Friday. So yeah, we are living on a day which is least likely to occur on a Friday. Now you might be wondering why this bakwas, right? I mean, we are not here to listen to this fact, the random and useless fact about 19th Jan. Well, there's something more special about this day in the history, right? 19th Jan 2013, right? Rewind about 5 years from here. This was the day when NASA's Curiosity rover, which was sent to Mars, found that there are calcium deposits on Mars. And it was a very, very big discovery, right? I mean, finding out calcium on Mars was a big discovery. And this was done by NASA's Curiosity rover on same day, 19th Jan 2013. But again, I'm sure this is sounding like a bakwas. I mean, why are we worried about this suddenly? Next comes another very random and a useless fact. You know what? 19th Jan today in 2018 is being celebrated as Husband's Day in some part of the world. Yeah, 19th Jan is Husband's Day, which is celebrated in Iceland. Now, I didn't know about this. I just figured it out. But why do we care? Well, yes, we don't care about any of these facts, but what we really care about and what's so important about this day today is that SBI, the State Bank of India, which is the largest public sector bank in our country, has announced the recruitment notification for junior associates. And you know what? This is happening after 2 years. You know that there was no notification from SBI for the recruitment of clerical cadre, which is junior associates, in 2017. So yes, after 2 years, SBI has finally announced a recruitment notification for junior associates, and there are about 8,100 plus vacancies to be filled this year through this notification. So congratulations to all the bank exam aspirants there. I think the year 2018 has rung in with a great news for all of you. This was least expected, and definitely that SBI would come with a clerical notification was something that nobody was expecting, and out of the blue, right? I mean, nobody knew that it would come up today. But yes, it's just about a few minutes ago that SBI has announced this notification. So I am here to quickly discuss about the important dates and some important points that you need to note about this notification. The application starts tomorrow, so you can go through the notification in detail, understand the eligibility criteria in detail, apply for it, and get started with the preparation. But let me quickly throw some important highlights from this copy of notification that I have. Yes, this is SBI Clerk's notification for 2018 printed from the SBI's website. So you can see all the important things that I've highlighted, which I'm going to talk about immediately now. So yes, the notification for the recruitment of junior associates under customer support and sales in the State Bank of India has been announced. The notification has come just today. The application starts tomorrow, 20th of January onwards, and the last day to apply is 10th of Feb. So 20th Jan to 10th Feb, you have a 20-day, 21-day window, good 3 weeks window to complete the application process. But like I always say, ensure that you do it in the first week itself so that you don't fall into that trouble of last minute glitches and stuff like that, right? So notification has been released, application starts tomorrow. Make sure that you complete the application as early as possible. 20th Jan to 10th Feb, this is the date to apply, and you know that only online application is possible. So that's point number one. Point number two is that there are about 8,000 jobs, 7,200 jobs which are like regular vacancies, and about another 1,100 vacancies in the backlog there. So in fact 8,300 plus vacancies to be filled this year. So I'm sure great scope out there, right? Now some of you may complain, only 8,000 jobs. They have come after 2 years with only 8,000 jobs. Baba, how many do we need? one job, right? You are a bank exam aspirant, you're looking for that one dream job, and that's there. The remaining 7,999 jobs are for others. That should be the attitude, right? So change the way you look at things. Don't, if at all you are trying to complain, don't complain that there are fewer jobs, right? You have more than one job, so you should be happy about it and prepare seriously for this. Okay, now what is important is the dates of the preliminary examination and the main examination. You know that the clerical recruitment happens in 2 phases, right? There is no interview as such. There is an interview process for recruitment of probationary officers, but for clerks we just have a preliminary examination followed by a main exam. So the prelims exam is tentatively scheduled for the month of March or April 2018. So let's say even if it is March, you have about 2 months, good 2 months to get ready for this examination. And then the main examination will be conducted on 12th of May, tentatively on 12th May 2018. So 5 months for the main exam. Yeah, so I think a very important point to be noted, preparation has to start right away. The early you start, the better your chances, right? Preliminary examination somewhere in the month of March, and then followed by a main examination in May 2018, 12th May 2018. I mean, they've given a precise date for the main exam. And you know that there won't be any further process after the main exam. There may be a local language test that they will conduct. If at all you don't produce a certificate that you know the local language, the test will be conducted, but there is no interview. So document verification and local language test is a cakewalk. I'm sure you will not goof up in that round, right? The only 2 things that you must be worried about is the preliminary exam and the main examination. Now let me quickly move on to the next part. You can all download the notification and check it yourself, but let me talk about the important highlights here. The eligibility criteria, I think this is something that all of us must be really excited about, right? So the eligibility criteria, 2 important parts there. One is the educational qualification, and then the age criteria, right? So the essential academic qualification as on 1st January 2018. Now, if you guys observe, the fortunate or the unfortunate thing is the notification has come in the month of Jan, and they say that this criteria that they have given here for educational qualification should be as on 1st Jan 2018, which means people who are in the final year of their graduation will not be able to apply for this exam. I'm really sorry or afraid about that. We can't do anything about it, but only those who have completed their graduation as on 1st Jan 2018 can apply for this exam. So here it goes. It says graduation in any discipline from a recognized university or any equivalent qualification recognized as such by the central government. And there's one big paragraph out there which I'm not going to read out, you can check it yourself. But the point is, yes, you should be a graduate from any recognized university or college as recognized by the government of India in any discipline. So discipline is not a constraint, college is not a constraint, there's no constraint in terms of percentage of marks, but the only thing is you should be a graduate as on 1st Jan 2018. So I think only those who have completed their graduation already will be able to apply for this. Others will not be able to apply. In fact, they say that even candidates who have integrated dual degree certificate should ensure that the date of passing the IDD is on or before 1st Jan 2018. So there is no scope for those who are in the final year. Don't worry guys, more notifications coming your way. Notifications will also come next year, so we'll apply then, right? But then others, make sure that you apply as soon as possible, right, if you are eligible. Now the next part in eligibility criteria is the age limit, right? So again, as on 1st Jan 2018, it says not below 20 years and not above 28 years. So the band is 20 to 28 years. You must be older than 20 years, younger than 28 years to be able to apply for this exam, right? Again, as on 1st Jan 2018, which means candidates must have been born not earlier than 2nd January 1990 and not later than 1st January 1998. So only candidates who have, the candidates who have not born earlier than 2nd Jan 1990 and not later than 1st Jan 1998, both dates inclusive, will be able to apply for this exam. Now age again is not something in your control, right? I mean, you were born when you were born, right? You were not asked for before being born. So anyway, that's not in your control. Don't worry about it. If you fall in this age group, do apply for this examinations. I think those are the only 2 important criteria. There are a lot of other relaxations for age for the candidates belonging to reserve categories and ex-servicemen, and then those who are with in the PWD category, right? Persons with disabilities. So you can just go through this in detail as the case may be and understand what is applicable for you. Let me quickly talk about the selection procedure. Now we have already understood that the selection procedure is a tier 1, not a tier 1, I mean a preliminary examination followed by a main examination. But then there's a big change that SBI has introduced this year in the preliminary examination. Now you know that a couple of years back this sectional time limit was introduced for the main exam, right? So when you guys go for the main exam, you always have a fixed time for each section. Whereas in the preliminary examination, there was a composite time. You have a composite time of 1 hour or whatever to appear for all the 3 sections, and you're free to move and navigate between the sections. But this time they have snatched that luxury from you all, and I have ever been wondering about this, you know, when will they introduce a sectional time limit in the preliminary examination? So yes, they have introduced a sectional time limit for the preliminary examination this year, and that is the only change that I see in my first glance of notification as of now. So the preliminary examination, which is scheduled tentatively for March-April 2018, will be an objective test of 100 marks, which will be conducted online. This would be of 1 hour duration, consisting of 3 sections. The sections are English language, no surprise; numerical ability, no surprise; reasoning ability, no surprise. Number of questions in the same order: 30, 35, 35, no surprise. Marks: 30, 35, 35, no surprise. But duration, as against a composite time of 1 hour, we have got 20 minutes, 20 minutes and 20 minutes. And that's a surprise. Well, my life has become simple. I am not sure about you guys. How do you take it, the new change which SBI has introduced? But now nobody would ask me how much time should I spend in each section. So I'll have to deal with one less question this year, right? Because usually when you talk about exam strategy, the most commonly asked question is, what is the split of time, right? 1 hour is what is given, 3 sections. How much time do you suggest? They have prescribed 20 minutes for English language, 20 minutes for numerical ability, and 20 minutes for reasoning ability. So whether you want or not, whether you need more time or less time, they don't care. You have 20 minutes, do all you can. Yeah. And because there is a sectional time limit, the order is also fixed, right? I mean, the 2 questions that I usually answer or have been answering until now is the sequence in which the sections have to be attempted and the times to be spent per section, right? But then both the questions need not be answered now because time is fixed, and because the time is fixed, the sequence also will get fixed. So I think a change here, and I'm sure TalentSprint will be the first one to introduce this change in the preliminary examination of SBI Clerk mock exams that we conduct. So you don't have to worry about how would you practice. We are here to help you out. Now what comes next is the main examination. Everything is same: general awareness or financial awareness, general English, quantitative aptitude, reasoning aptitude, and reasoning ability and computer aptitude. So 4 sections. Number of questions are 50, 40, 50, 50 in that order. So 190, that's an odd number. I don't know why they always have this kind of number of questions. Marks are 50, 40, 50, 50, 50, 60. So 200 marks. So this is what I don't like. I mean, there's no balance. No? 190 questions, 200 marks. We all have to scratch our heads thinking which question will carry how many marks. But anyways, things are fixed. So we can't really do anything about it. And duration: 35 minutes, 35 minutes, 45 minutes, 45 minutes, 2 hours and 40 minutes. So some random sequence, random timings there, number of questions, marks and all. Go through it. Main examination will be held on 12th of May 2018 tentatively. So we have enough time to prepare for it, and I'm sure all of you will do well given the hard work that you have been doing already. Yeah. Now the last section that I would like to talk about is the provisional selection. Remember, the marks obtained in the preliminary examination, the phase 1, will not be added for selection, and only the aggregate marks obtained in the main examination will be considered for preparation of the final merit list. So whatever you do in preliminary examination is only a qualifier, right? These marks will not be carried forward to the main examination or in the final merit list. Only that score that you get in the main examination will be used for making the merit list. The provisional selection will be made on the basis of candidates' performance in the main examination. So the provisional selection, the temporary selection, if I have to, I mean, lack of words, I'm choosing temporary, but yeah, the initial selection that they will announce will be just based on the marks that you have got in the main examination. What will happen after that? They will verify your documents and whatever data that you had submitted in the online application. So make sure that you submit the right data, because submitting something wrong here may lead to disqualification at a later stage, and that will be very, very painful. Not painful because they will beat you up, but painful because you have lost that opportunity, having cleared the preliminary examination and the main examination and having got your name in the merit list. So be very, very careful and pay attention and be very meticulous when you are filling up the data in your online application. So your documents will be verified and you will have to qualify the specified opted local language test wherever applicable. So all of you know that you have to apply for, you have to choose a local language when you're applying for this exam, right? I mean, like, for example, if you're from the state of Maharashtra, you will have to, select the local language as Marathi, or guys from Andhra Pradesh and Telangana would go for Telugu, or Tamil Nadu will go for Tamil, and so on, right? So what happens is you will have to produce your 10th mark sheet or 12th mark sheet which says that you have studied this subject in your school. Like, for example, if someone from Maharashtra has studied Marathi in 10th standard or 12th standard, and that certificate has that details there, you don't have to appear in any local language test. But if you don't prove that, if you don't produce an evidence for that, then you'll have to undergo a local language test, and that's a qualifier. I mean, if you qualify, you will be finally called for the job. I mean, there's no other round after that. But if you disqualify, again, that will lead to disqualification. So be careful about that as well. I think that's all about it. We will come back with the preparation strategy and lots of videos and live sessions to help you prepare for this exam and get ready. Everything else is like the regular stuff, right? The pre-examination training, how to apply, application fee. By the way, the application fee for SC, ST, PWD and ex-servicemen is 100 rupees. And for those who belong to general category and OBC is 600 rupees, and this is non-refundable. Okay, and then they have given the details about the call letters for examination and biometric verification. Then there is a lot of other forms and all given here, pro forma, which you have to use as the case may be. And the last point, which I thought should not be covered, but then yeah, pay scale. Let me read out. 11,765. Increment, lot of increments given there, and finally it comes to 31,450. Don't beat your head in trying to understand this. Good pay. SBI is a brand, right? And it not just the pay and the emoluments, but it also comes with a lot of pride, and you will have that societal status that it carries with the brand there. So yeah, don't worry about pay, don't worry about the number of vacancies, don't worry about what is going to be the sectional cutoff, what is going to happen, what kind of questions will be asked, what are the important topics. I don't have answers to any of these questions, because the most predictable thing about bank exams is unpredictable. You never know what is going to happen. Like, for example, we never knew that SBI would release the notification today. We never knew that sectional time limit will be introduced in the preliminary examination, and we never knew that there will be 8,000 plus jobs that SBI will fill this year. And I mean, this morning when I got up, I never knew that I'll have to do a live session suddenly because I have to notify you guys for this notification. All I knew is I had to do a quantitative aptitude session and a reasoning ability session for IBPS clerks main examination, and I had to conduct a couple of mock interviews for our successful students who are going to appear in the IBPS PO interviews from 30th Jan. But this came out of the blue, right? A good surprise. I don't regret this. I'm sure you guys also are very happy about it. So the point that I'm trying to make is things like cutoff, important topics, important questions, sectional cutoff are not in our control, nobody's control. So don't worry about it. Just keep preparing, because the early you start, the better are your chances. So I think the only advice I have for all of you is download this notification. It's available on the website, TalentSprint's website, of course SBI's website. Download the notification, go through this in detail, apply as early as possible, don't delay that decision, and yes, start your preparation right away. And we are always there to help you out with the best of preparation strategies and the best of content. You can explore our programs on our website talentsprint.com. And yes, we'll also be doing a lot of live sessions and videos to help you with your preparation and boost your confidence for this exam. It's time now for me to go out and have a cup of tea. So I would like to leave you all with this very good news, I suppose, for the year 2018 and for all the bank exam aspirants. Let me quickly see if there are any questions that I have to address, and else I can close the session. Yeah. Last date to apply, Manisha, the last date to apply is 10th Feb 2018, but don't postpone it to the last day. Apply it as early as possible. Any other question there? We have people on Facebook as well. We have comments coming in on YouTube. Yeah. Last year students can apply? Yes, you can apply. Kishan has asked this question. Can last year students apply? Yes. Meghnath says less vacancies from Telangana. Yeah, this is one concern which all of us will have, right? How many vacancies are from Telangana? Why is that I don't see Telangana here? Oh, Telangana, right. So Telangana, number of vacancies, the languages are, yeah, Telugu, Urdu, Hindi. These are the languages. Yeah. And I think there's a spelling error in the language Telugu there. I'm not sure, but I think it should be TELUGU. Let's all write to SBI if that's really an error. So less number of vacancies for Telangana, only 110 vacancies. Only 110. But you need only one, no? 109 are extra. Why are you worried about it? I think the only people who should cry, for example, are those who are gonna apply from Andaman and Nicobar Islands. And those should be from SC and ST category because there are 0 vacancies. They have a real problem. If you are complaining about less number of vacancies in your state, 110 vacancies, what should this fellow say? Who is from Andaman and Nicobar Islands? Yeah. What should the Sikkim guys say who are from the SC category? 0 vacancies. These guys have a real problem. You have 110 jobs, so don't worry about it. There's no point in complaining about the number of vacancies. It is what it is, right? If it is more than 1, you have a good chance. Prepare well. Anything else? Anything else? Examination center. Why do you worry about examination center? It's there in the notification. Download. You can get the details there, right? Suraj Lok Sharma. Sumit Singh says, I don't have computer knowledge. Don't worry. They just test basic computer knowledge in that reasoning and computer aptitude section, so-called section there, right? Himanshu says, please start the crash course for SBI Clerk from tomorrow. Well, let's see. We have a lot of things happening at TalentSprint. SSC CHSL preparation is going on. We are also helping students with their IBPS PO mock interviews starting today. We have IBPS PO, IBPS Clerk's main exam refresher going on. So don't worry. I think early next week we'll start the preparation for SBI Clerks as well. Sanjeev has asked a question. He says, I want to know that I can fill the form from one state, but I want to take examination center from another state. I don't think it's possible. I'm not sure, but I don't think that's possible. How can we do reasoning in 20 minutes? You have to do whatever you can do, Ranjish. There's no, sorry, Rajnish. There's no other way out, right? एग्जाम डेट बताएं, फंटुश एग्जाम डेट मैंने बताई ना, प्रीलिमिनरी एग्जाम होगा मार्च अप्रैल में, मेन एग्जाम होगा 12th मई को, टेंटेटिव। Vinita says, was the local language test easy? Local language test is easy. You should not be worried if you know the language. I mean, if you have been in that state, you've been speaking that local language, regional language, you should not be worried. Sai Vivek says, will time duration be an issue? Well, I am happy. Like I said, I don't have to answer 2 very important questions. I take it positively. I think you should be happy about it. Fixed time, you'll have to do the best. Yeah. Sai Vivek says, English is having 20 minutes, that's too much. And there is less time for aptitude. Yeah, they have given equal weightage to each section there in terms of time, but can't really do anything about it. Okay. Jocelyn says, sir, कर्नाटका के लिए वैकेंसीज कितने हैं? अब ये भी मैं बताऊं आपको, कर्नाटका के वैकेंसीज देखते हैं, कहाँ पर है कर्नाटका के वैकेंसीज भाई। मैं जो स्टेट ढूंढना चाहता हूँ मुझे मिलता क्यों नहीं है? कर्नाटक मिल गया, 3rd लाइन पे। कर्नाटका में है 51, 15, 7, 27, 100 वैकेंसीज। 100 वैकेंसीज कर्नाटका में, डिपेंडिंग ऑन योर, इफ यू आर फ्रॉम जनरल कैटेगरी देन देयर आर ओनली 51 वैकेंसीज, बट 51 काफी है। और कहाँ के वैकेंसी चाहिए बताए? अतुल कुमार says, रीजनिंग में स्कोर कैसे? अतुल, डोंट वरी अबाउट रीजनिंग, क्वांट, इंग्लिश, विल डील विद दी सब्जेक्ट्स इन द डेज टू कम, राइट? कैसे स्कोर करना है, कैसे टाइम मैनेज करना है, सब डिस्कस होगा, राइट? डोंट वरी। हाउ मेनी वैकेंसीज इन गुजरात? हर्ष, गुजरात ढूंढते हैं। वेयर इज गुजरात? गुजरात नंबर 1 मिल गया मुझे। गुजरात इज 500 वैकेंसीज, 255 जनरल कैटेगरी एंड देन others in SC, ST, OBC, 500. Yeah. महाराष्ट्र बहुत लेजी हो यार आप लोग, मतलब मैंने एक बार क्या बोल दिया कि कौन से स्टेट की जानी है, सारे ने अपने अपने स्टेट बता दिए। एनीवे आई विल नॉट डिसअपॉइंट यू गाइज। महाराष्ट्र ढूंढने दो मुझे, महाराष्ट्र कहाँ पर है? महाराष्ट्र मिल गया। महाराष्ट्र में देर आर 730 वैकेंसीज। देन नेक्स्ट इज वेस्ट बंगाल 612 वैकेंसीज। ओडिशा देर आर 550 वैकेंसीज। बिहार कहाँ है? बिहार मिल गया। बिहार में देर आर 407 वैकेंसीज। हरियाणा कहाँ पर है? हरियाणा देर आर 156 वैकेंसीज। पंजाब मिला था मुझे, आई सॉ पंजाब समझ। यस, पंजाब 261 वैकेंसीज। या इतने सारे स्टेट्स पूछ रहे हो आप लोग, मेरे टीम वाले यहाँ बैठ गए नीचे फ्लोर पे, थक गए ये लोग भी यार। महाराष्ट्र मैंने बता दिया ना। आंध्र प्रदेश वैकेंसीज 400 एंड या द सर्कल इज कॉल्ड अमरावती, 400 वैकेंसीज। तमिलनाडु ओबीसी, अच्छा ये बहुत ही स्पेसिफिक है। सुधाकर, तमिलनाडु ओबीसी, लेट मी चेक। तमिलनाडु ओबीसी कहाँ गया? तमिलनाडु मिल गया। ओबीसी 93, तमिलनाडु ओबीसी इज 93। यूपी, रजनीश झा को यूपी के वैकेंसीज बताते हैं। उत्तर प्रदेश में है 885 वैकेंसीज, आई थिंक वन ऑफ द हाईएस्ट, 885, इनफैक्ट द हाईएस्ट। यूपी में सबसे ज्यादा वैकेंसीज हैं, 885, फॉलोड बाय महाराष्ट्र 730, फॉलोड बाय वेस्ट बंगाल 612, फॉलोड बाय ओडिशा 550, फॉलोड बाय मध्य प्रदेश 512, फॉलोड बाय गुजरात 500, फॉलोड बाय आंध्र प्रदेश 400, followed by Bihar 407, and then Andhra Pradesh 400, and then the other states. आसाम हो गया, वेस्ट बंगाल हो गया। भाई डाउनलोड द नोटिफिकेशन। व्हाट इज दिस? है ग्वालियर इन एमपी, आई कांट से। ग्वालियर में कितने नोटिफिकेशन? ग्वालियर नहीं पता चलेगा, दैट यू विल नॉट नो। देन यू विल से ग्वालियर में इस ब्रांच में कितने वैकेंसीज हैं। Or I don't know if you are talking in some other context, but since it came in the list of states and locations, I thought you are talking about Gwalior में कैसे बताऊं भाई, ये लोगों ने नहीं बताया है। And then somebody will say हैदराबाद में, गच्चीबौली में कितने वैकेंसीज हैं, ये डिफिकल्ट हो जाएगा ना। और क्या है? हो गया। बिहार ओबीसी, रवि प्रकाश जी की मदद करते हैं। बिहार में ओबीसी में है 109 वैकेंसीज, 109। संजीव कह रहे हैं कि आई नो बंगाली, कैन आई फिल द फॉर्म फ्रॉम आसाम? देखने दो, आसाम बंगाली लैंग्वेज दिया गया है क्या? आसाम में यस, आसाम इज बंगाली बोडो, यू कैन फिल द फॉर्म फ्रॉम आसाम। Any computer knowledge or computer degrees mandatory for SBI clerks? Well, it's not like mandatory. They will not ask you to produce a certificate, but they will test you in the examination. I mean, that's why they call it reasoning and computer aptitude. Usually, so far, no exam has covered any questions on computer as such, but yeah, the section is called computer aptitude. You never know. Tomorrow they can ask questions in computer aptitude as well. यूपी जनरल कितने वैकेंसीज है? यूपी जनरल कहां पर? यूपी में जनरल में है 454 वैकेंसीज। ओडिशा जनरल, यार मजाक कर रहे हो आप लोग, क्या है? बंद करो। या अभिजीत, डाउनलोड द नोटिफिकेशन एंड चेक। या final year students are eligible or not? No, final year students are not eligible unfortunately this year, because they have clearly mentioned that you have to be a graduate as on 1st Jan 2018. So if it is 1st Jan 2018 and if you are in final year now, you will not be able to apply for this exam. हाँ, किसी ने पूछा लखीमपुर खेरी में कितने वैकेंसीज है? प्रदीप यादव पूछेंगे, SBI से पूछ के बताएंगे कितने वैकेंसीज है वहां पे। Okay, man. So let's close it here. Thank you all for joining us. I think a great news. Let me quickly tell you that SBI has announced the recruitment notification for junior associates, the clerical cadre, for the year 2018. This has come after almost 2 years, 8,000 plus jobs. Application starts tomorrow. The last date to apply is 10 Feb 2018. The preliminary examination is scheduled tentatively for March-April 2018, and the main examination tentatively will be held on 12th of May 2018, and this will be followed by a document verification and a local language test if you fail to produce a certificate or your mark sheet which tells that you have learned that local language in your 12th or your 10th standard. And if you clear that local language test, you will start working as a junior associate in the State Bank of India, which is the largest public sector bank in our country today. That's about it. Yeah, one big change that they've announced is that the preliminary examination will have a sectional time limit this year, 20 minutes each for English language, numerical ability and reasoning ability. Remaining scheme of examination and pattern looks like the same. Go through the notification detail, apply it as early as possible and start your preparation now. If you want any help, you can visit our website talentsprint.com to explore about our programs, and yes, we'll be doing a lot of live sessions and videos to help you enhance your preparation and boost your confidence before you go for these examinations. All the very best. Have a great day and take very good care of yourselves. Bye.